I love cooking with you and sleeping next to you. And I love to give you so much kisses. And I love you so much. Hug and kissing you, sweets when you go. And I love you of sleeping by me, making me sleep, and being with me. And I love you because you let me play games on your phone and on your laptop, and you let me come in your car and let me to go to shops.
Hi everyone, hello moms. It's May, it's our month. So obviously I'm dedicating my May Bytes to us. Once again, this month is a 2-byte series. In today's byte, I'm answering a set of questions around motherhood, and in my next byte, I'm posing the same questions to my mom. Hope you enjoy this series and the different perspectives. Best thing about being a mom is having two humans who love me and express an excitement and adoration for me like no other person can ever express toward me, not even my husband. The other joy or favorites about being a mom is seeing the way their faces light up, the way they smile, scream with joy, listening to their laughter, and the way they converse with one another, and watching how they grow, develop, learn, explain, evolve, harness their own sense of logic and reasoning, and of course witnessing their characters and personalities flourish. I think pretty much everything else, the sleepless nights over the first 3 years, the dependence that the kids have on me is pretty draining because they can't fend for themselves, and the constant talking, negotiating, asking questions, and their need for the constant explanations rather than just simply listening or obeying once. It's all exhausting and draining, especially since I love my own space, I love silence, and I just love being by myself. Becoming a mom has made me realize and miss the selfish life I used to have. I could sleep when I wanted, for as long as I wanted. I could do what I wanted, when I wanted, at my own terms. I've now come to appreciate and value time. I've realized how much time I used to have, and now therefore have to make the most of my time, and I actually find that I'm accomplishing much more nowadays as I don't take time for granted any longer. Okay, so when times get tough, I like to go back to Psalm 127 verse 3, which says, "Children are a blessing or a heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is his reward." This scripture reminds me that my children are not really mine, that they are the Lord's, and hubby and I just custodians of them on his path. It reminds me that they are a blessing that was bestowed upon me, and they shouldn't be a bother or a burden. And if they're a blessing and we're custodians, then we have a responsibility to look after them, to show them and teach them love, disciple them, and bring them up in the ways of the Lord so that they may succeed and flourish in their God-ordained purpose. God orchestrated for my husband and I to have these specific 2 boys. So we have a responsibility to impart to them, shape and mold them, and bring out the best in them based on our specific and unique traits, personalities, DNA, strengths, and abilities, and on our own unique circumstances, surroundings, and relationships or connections that only we can introduce them to, that will have all the influence on them on how they live out their purposes. Okay, moms, so some tips or advice. Hang in there. You're not alone. You're not the only mom feeling miserable or lost or confused or feeling like you're not acing this mom thing, or feeling or experiencing things that you don't think you're supposed to feel or experience, and maybe it's too taboo to talk about. Understand how valuable and instrumental you are in being a custodian of God's perfect creation. He deemed you valuable and trustworthy enough to leave his creation in your hands to look after and disciple. Trust God, seek him, ask him to help you. He's the one that blessed you with your children. Children come with a whole lot of responsibility. Ask him to guide you and help you to navigate this mom life. Well, I hope my perspective on the mom life encourages you. Tune in for the next byte to see my mom's perspective as a mom and a grandmother. Be safe, take care, and God bless.
Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.